Hello and welcome back to Fire Emblem Engage. We are still on this map, and we've got a bunch of these corrupted wyverns to deal with, as well as some enemy reinforcements. From the looks of things, I do think it is the case that all we're going to have to deal with in terms of enemies, aside from the boss and what's on the screen now, is like the vortex summon thing. And right now he's not even doing that, so that is at least nice. We've got flyers coming in from down here. And other than that, yeah, I mean, most of these, as I mentioned last time, most of these enemies we can kind of defend against via fog. But yeah. Like this Berserker, these Great Knights. I mean, it's going to be hard to get rid of them. They're not a huge threat. These two Sages over here more so, but they're not a threat this turn anyway, so we can't even think about that, really. So I was talking last time about how I could, like, whether or not Alcris should go over and shoot this guy. I'm actually now realizing maybe what I do is just engage him and shoot it that way. Or even this one, potentially, depending on what is going on over here. So he activated, like, Book of Worlds, and that's why Alir got so messed up. But Alir actually cannot die to Diamant alone right now. He does, in fact, have more than 10% HP. So he could just take, like, an elixir and chug it, although that's not going to full heal him. Interesting, he could actually advance to get off of this fire tile, too. But then he has to attack. I don't know if that makes sense or not, to be honest. Let's see. So, if we... I want to see how many of these guys were actually in range to be threatened by... Okay, so this thing threatens Alcris Square. And then obviously these two and this one.
Yes.
Alcris could certainly take out this one. I think I've talked about that last time, then come back here. We actually can't dance from there, though. That's pretty annoying. I guess we could always consider using the rescue staff. Do you have a... Yeah, you have a rescue, so if we didn't need the rally. There's also Chloe. She's one square short. Okay. Yeah, it might mean it might be better for her to be focused down here, or... Well, no, okay. Veteran plus, of course.
Show me the way.
You can't get close enough to hit one of those things, which is pretty annoying. You haven't used Cataclysm yet. What? Do you kill? Okay, you kill with that. That's good to know. So we can use that potentially. And then, you know, like I said, it shouldn't be possible if Alir just... This 10 damage per turn, first of all, I think it'll go away at the end of like at the end of enemy phase slash beginning of player phase, so I don't think it'll actually persist. But if Alir heals, if that is the case, and Alir heals with an elixir, is at 36. This thing does at most 21. And then, like, holdout works. The question is whether it works the other way around. If Diamant... So he attacked with the Silver Blade. 51... So this does 26. That would be... Yeah, he would still have, like, more than 5 HP. So holdout would activate... Okay, so Alir should be safe and we don't have to kill this guy necessarily, although we might want to get our other units out of the way. Let's see, what else? So the situation is you need a rally to be able to double these guys. And then if you have it, we can... So you don't need a rally. And then you come back to here or so, and there's only the one guy, yeah, there that can attack you. Alternatively, we could send you over here, but I don't think that's a good idea. I mean, there's no snipers left, but still, you can't get, like, off the water's edge. What she does need is healing. But she doesn't need a rally. So if we're gonna rally for Celestia, like, we could do it here. That would have the advantage of getting Citrine in it as well. And then if we do use Cataclysm to kill this guy, we will also get more damage on these two. The other option for killing that guy is actually potentially this. 20% to hit. It's definitely higher than I would like. You wouldn't be able to get back to here if we've already put the fog down, though. So if we do that, then... What are we doing with Citrine? I don't think that actually makes too much sense. There is unfortunately not, like, a thicket here or something that he could use to kill, like, one of these guys, but I guess he probably wouldn't be safe to go all the way up there anyway.
It was foretold.
Let's see. So if you're here, you can get back to here. So, like, what we can definitely do is have Alchrist, like, back up, engage, shoot, like, this one, say, and then come back up here to here, shoot this guy, and then come back to here. And we'd probably heal Gregory on the expectation that Gregory is going to heal Madeline with another Fortify. He only does have the one left, so we should probably trade him the one that Jean has. Unless somebody else has one that's just hanging around. I don't know that They do... You do. Okay. I don't know how you would get that to him right now, though. Well, depending on what... I guess depending on what Zelkov is doing this turn, he could, like, drop a space back, trade it to him, and then come back up a space. If he's not going to kill this thing anyway, because it's more efficient to kill it with Citrine. Like, maybe we have him attack Roy. Although, actually, we probably have him attack Leaf, right? So that we get that kill. Yeah, because, like, Leaf will be down to... Oh my gosh. Can I please select Leaf? No, I guess I just can't. Okay, well, that's really annoying, but... Be down to, like... I don't know. Low enough that Zelkov will kill him. High enough that he won't kill him in one hit, I think. Maybe after the rally, he would. Okay, I mean, I think at the very least, we can go ahead and do the rally. And... we should max your avoid, in case that matters. And then I think we go ahead and drop Citrine back. I don't think there's much reason to leave her up there. So yeah, I think I want to do what I said here, and like... we need to be able to get to like right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So maybe we aren't going to heal Gregory, but maybe that's okay. You can heal Zephia for what that's worth. Maybe not much, since Gregory would probably end up healing her anyway. But I guess it gives us the option if we want of just using a Physic instead. Probably not what we actually want to do regardless, but... Alright, when we put the fog down, we should trade Alchrist, not a longbow. Oh, there is a sniper over here. Hi. Okay, oh, he has Vantage. He also has 9% to hit.
Your orders.
Okay, that's no good. Could put you over here and just chuck a tomahawk at this guy. So long as you get healed, you shouldn't Whoops. Die to Roy, because he's going to do 26 damage, which is less than your HP. This is the possibility this guy suicides into her. But he does very little damage to her anyway. So that should be okay. I should also probably look at what's going on over here before I do that. You take 24 here. You would take... Yeah, so you do die if we get hit twice over here. So, like, there's a bit of a risk in... going for this. Engaging doesn't actually help, right? Yeah, her hit rate's not the best. You gotta heal.
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we can just go ahead and trade like the recover John for the other fortify. Then
No mistakes.
this is definitely risky. And yeah, going after this guy means, well, and probably we're less likely to hit him too. Oh yeah, we don't double him. The other option here, because this guy isn't immediately threatening us, is to have Ivy, well, do something else. Celestia, although, no, because Celestia, no, it would have to be Celestia that does something else, but then that's risky too. I mean, I guess she could use a Thoron without any real risk. Like, if this guy's dead... Yeah, she can use a Thoron from here. Wipe that guy. Not that that's actually super valuable, but... I can still do it. Maybe that is the play. Now, if Ivy misses... though, on this guy, then what? Well, I guess she could go over here. And then, no, that doesn't, that's not the part that matters. The part that matters is that Celestia could go over here. I don't really want her over here. But she could do it, and she'd be safe. And then Ivy can go here, and then to here if she misses. Okay. I mean, it's not ideal, but I think... I think that's what we're gonna have to do. Okay. Well, now that Ivy did... Oh, no, but she doesn't one round without a rally. But then again, getting the damage in... Getting the damage in means Celestia can kill, potentially. So I think we do put her in range to be attacked. Yeah, this guy's we're still not going to be able to one-shot, but these guys we will, so I think that'll be okay. We've also got Chloe available to potentially come in. Alright. So... Now... Leaf has got to be the bigger threat than than this guy. So we take out Leaf. We want to do that after we put down the Fog. Oh, but we could potentially do that with Chloe. And then she can get back to here. Ooh, that is really risky though. Ugh, I should have attacked him first. I didn't, because I could have gotten a break on him, and I didn't even think of that. Like, the odds are that he won't, you know, crit. But he might. So long as he doesn't crit, like, it's all fine. But I don't think that's worth it just to take this guy out. Which means... we go for this. I should check. So you're doing 6 damage. It's actually less. It's like 2 damage because of that armor skill, and then you're doing like 20, actually 22 damage. So yeah, it's totally fine for her to just go for this. Okay, well, that's fine too. I mean, it doesn't really matter. Well, I guess she could target Roy, and she gets a break. As opposed to targeting this guy. She almost actually kills. She doesn't, like... here, no. This guy is not actually able to get over there, so... Roy does do a lot of damage, but... we just do this, because it's safe. I mean, it doesn't necessarily matter if she takes that much. If she takes 32 damage, it's just unpleasant. But, like, chipping down Roy definitely has some value. Just because, well, I mean, he has holdout, although that... he's also just durable. I mean, he's not that durable. You definitely get pretty well hit by a Thoron. I mean, this guy definitely is the least threatening. I guess he does have backup, but like, he's definitely not going to hit anything. And these guys have backup too, anyway. I think we attack Roy. Getting the poison damage is good too.
Yanaka here.
Wait, hold on. What is your build? 9. So your max avoid... oh, it's with the Malager, but we can't trade that to you. But we can trade you the Killer Bow over the Silver Bow. I guess the issue is that if you're getting attacked by... yeah, it probably doesn't actually make sense to do that just for like 2 points of avoid. Okay, what, if anything, can you do? So there's this one guy who can attack Chris, but he probably won't because he can't hit him. This guy doesn't have a weapon. That's nice. He's probably gonna heal this guy, but whatever. You're the only one that can attack over here, right? Okay, yeah. So the only other thing to potentially do with you...
Our foes are strong.
is to bait this guy. That does have an advantage to it, which is just that it gets him closer and it's more likely that we can take him out. 1, 2, 3. Like, Alir could potentially just step forward and hit him. And like, what else is she doing anyway?
I will fight for you.
Well, after Alir anyway. Get him, yes! Oh my god, Fortify. What the hell is that? How did he do 53? Because of reprisal? But he didn't take that much damage. What the hell? Really? Come on! Why? It's so ridiculous. Like, he's... No, there's no way! It doesn't make any sense. 50% of lost HP is like... 9? So 60 minus 30 is 30? It's not... Oh, it's because he's on the frickin' miasma. Right. Okay. If possible, we should try to clear that. I don't know how we would actually do that. And well, this jerk is still back here. Ugh. I mean, in theory, we could go down here, fog with Yunaka, dance for her, and then come back up. She will get slowed down by the fog itself, though. That's the problem. Well, the miasma does go away after a turn. Okay, that is good to know. That is good to know. So if we full heal Alir, he can just tank up here again. Because even if this guy hits him first, like, he'll still have more than 10% HP. Okay. Boy, it would really be nice to be able to let him blast this stuff, but... Holdout isn't dependent on him being engaged, is it? I hope not. Ugh. We can't really get to this guy, huh? Like, there's a world where Zelkov manages to hit this guy and then can go into the woods and then doesn't somehow get hit by these mages, but I don't know about all that. Oh, you missed?
I will endure.
Oh, no. Come on, Ivy. Come on, Ivy, please. And you're in range to get hit by 3 enemy. Well, I guess... I mean, if we can heal Ivy, one play would be to go down and hit these guys. But... Healing Ivy is going to be tough. Especially because then we have to leave Gregory over here, which means these guys are gonna... God damn it. If we take this guy out, we turn this guy's range off, we're still in range of both this guy and this guy, and I don't think... Let's see, 25 and 21 is too much damage. Man... Maybe Chloe can get the job done there. No. She has 15 and she needs to do 16. Am I remembering that correctly? Yeah. I guess we could rally her. We could rally her. And then maybe she could even get it done with the spear. Needs to do 16. No, she's doing 11. But maybe she can get it done from... Yes. Okay. So if we rally Chloe, Ivy can set her up and then go back, and then Celestia can just pull back. That seems like probably what we need to do. Yeah. Please hit. Okay. I guess we leave you back here. We need to rally first. Okay. We just rally from where we are? Probably. Really would like Chloe to be fully charged up so that she could run over here with the better Rider's Bane and start picking these guys off. Although I guess they're Great Knights, so it's not actually going to be that effective anyway. So do we want to try... Let's see, if Yunaka's here and she puts down a fog, she can go 1, 2, 3... She can get to here, but she can't get back to here. We could fall back a square. Just be here, here, here instead. Although, I guess... I mean, Lyra could just stand in the miasma. Like, it doesn't necessarily matter? Yeah, I guess it doesn't actually matter. So... maybe we just don't bother with that. But then what do we do? What do we do? We could attack Diamant. Start working on these guys. Alchris should probably take out these mages, huh? That's what we should do. Yeah. Can you do it with the longbow? No. Guess that's okay. Because we can get up to here. But if that's the case, we should figure out what we're... Well, again, healing Gregory, probably not actually that important. I should not really worry about that too much. And this guy we're just gonna have to deal with, like... But I guess he's not threatening to attack anyone he can hit, so it'll probably be okay. What is he doing? I guess he's not doing anything. I'm gonna have Zelkov work on Roy after getting some chip damage in. Oh, we don't want you to be in range of this guy, which means we do need to move Citrine. Okay. Then... Where are we moving her? Like, we could put her here, but that's a little bit risky. Actually, I wonder... She can knock Roy down to below. Okay. Okay, that's what we should do. We need to move Madeline for that. You're gonna go poop, 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 poop. Oh, then you're gonna be in range of that guy? Hmm. Dang. I mean, I guess that's probably fine. And in fact, you being in range of this guy is probably fine too, now that I think about it. Doesn't, like, why does it matter? Okay, so now you go here. What? Well, okay then. That's freaking ridiculous. I mean, I guess we can do this, and if we, so long as we proc the thing, it still works out. And Madeline is not in a position where it's a problem for her to take the damage. So... yes, okay. Okay. And... I don't know that it particularly matters where you're standing.
I'll manage.
Yeah, you... try again to bait that guy, but it probably isn't gonna work. Oh, right, Celestia. Okay, you come in this way and maybe we can rally you again so that you can double or something. I don't know. Oh, nice. I didn't anticipate that part. Well, fortunately, she's not gonna die from it, but yeesh. Oh, he's like blowing up this area. That's a thing? Okay. I don't know what to make of that. Yeah, holdout is still applicable. He doesn't have the ranged weapon, but that doesn't matter. We take off this guy's range. Why do we still have so much... Oh, threat on because of this guy. And this guy. And this guy. But yeah, if we take off all of that, we still have this guy able to reach Alcris, but that's probably, like, not a huge deal. We should definitely take this guy out. Zelkov cannot do it. You can only do it with a rally or with Zelkov's help. Okay. As far as these three are concerned, if we can rally Ivy, which we can, then she can take this guy out single-handedly. And then we can have Chloe take this guy. And charge up her stuff. Celestia can kill this guy. Unfortunately, she's not going to get to be rallied next turn, but what can you do? Is it important that we rally anybody else? Well, I hope not, I guess, because I don't really want to leave Jean over here. Okay. I'm gonna move Ivy one space closer so that we can more easily rally her next turn if we want. Then...
I'll never yield.
So you don't have the holdout, but... How much damage is he doing? He's not doubling. We could use a mage to take off the last of this HP bar, of course. Maybe that's the play. I think we start with this. See if we can get this. Damn. Oh, okay. We got him. Alright, you're not going to damage any of those guys. You can damage this guy. So I guess go for that. .44 damage is a lot. It would be nice. It's okay. It's risky because of hit rate, but we don't necessarily need Gregory to heal this turn, though. Well, no, we don't, because we can. Alir can heal himself. Well, yeah, his hit rate's not the greatest either. That's got a higher hit rate, at least. Like, we could go for that. And then... your hit rate is 87. I should probably just do this. I mean, it is a risk that I have to spend the rewind, but, like... 87. Okay. Here or here? Probably here. Wait, what happens if he uses Echo? Does he get to... we get 2 shots at it. Okay, well, I'm glad that I did that.
Thank you.
Cool. Okay, so now... you... Dragon Vein, which means your defense isn't hosed anymore.
This will be easy.
You could do that, because you get the break. Oh, never mind, your chances of hitting are terrible. You weren't setting Zelkov's space on fire, maybe, but... I should just use an elixir. And you as well. Should we put you here? Yeah, I guess so. It boosts Yunaka's damage if that matters. So he gets another HP bar now.
Something was left behind over there.
Uh,
It seems harmless, but
Oh my
perhaps we
God.
should investigate.
oh my god. Maybe it's actually going to be the thing that allows us to beat the map. And not just stare at this invincible boss. More reinforcements. At least they're... oh my god, no, please. No. No. Why? Does Warp Ragnarok... it does kill. Okay, that's good to know. So we can use that to get onto one of those tiles and kill one of those dudes. How many of the tiles are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Ivy should probably come take out one of these guys, right? And then Celestia can finish if... Which one, though? Maybe it doesn't really matter. Oh, whoops, that's not what I meant to do. Right, we might want to rally her first, though.
What are my orders?
How hard do you hit with a hammer? Let me guess, not hard enough. Actually be cool. Well, I guess it's poisoning this guy doesn't really matter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hit this guy. And you can go over here and hit this guy. It does still leave this guy in the back, but he's only got 21 attacks, so it's not like he's gonna kill Gregory. You unfortunately can't do like frickin' anything. I should have given her a spear at some point. I keep saying that, but I haven't actually done it. So you could hit somebody over here and then like canter onto one of these spots. I guess we don't really have anybody who's going to be very good at killing this guy to let Alchrist get through here. But maybe we just answer him as usual. Have him kill this thing. Let's see if he's like here. And then come back to here, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boop boop. Yeah. That's pretty reasonable. We're just abandoning our line here? Maybe. It's a question of whether, like, how much we need to be concerned with all of these guys.
Here goes.
You don't have the Armor Slayer for some reason. But it is in the convoy. 14 might. 9 might. 30 attack. Okay, you can just look at that. 9. So 30 and 18 is 48. So you're going to be doing 18 times 2, which is not that good. Might not be a good idea to abandon our line here. There's a few too many of these guys. If we could get Alchrist onto like a thicket over here, but I don't think we quite can. Alright, he goes here, he comes back here. He goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7. And then like, I guess this guy doesn't actually reach him. Okay, well so long as that's the case, then it should at least be safe to do that regardless of what else we're doing. Maybe Sea Dog gets attacked by a spear or two, but that should be... like, he'll survive, so it doesn't necessarily matter too much. Oh! I miscounted. Alright, we can just swap. Yeah, we're obviously not going to get to be able to block most of these tiles. Now, should I use the longbow so that I can counter them at 3 range even if I can't hit 5 range? I think so. Well, they can reach him. I'm just totally wrong. Oh, shit. That's not good. That's really not good. If I can at least take out this Silverlance guy, I'll feel better about it, but... And then where's Gregory actually going to stand? I guess he could stand right here. Maybe. Nope. Nope. Okay, well I can definitely take this guy out. And so I can definitely take this guy out. Okay, let's... Are you gonna be alright here? Yeah, I guess so. There's no way you're doubling even with... Yeah. Okay. And even with help from Zelkov, that's not going to be a kill, unfortunately. I mean, it crit, but... So what I'm thinking is maybe Gregory just has to kill this one. And we save the warp. I mean, more reinforcements that are going to show up really sucks, but... I think we go for this one with Ivy. And then... Oh, you're not gonna kill even with Chloe's help, are you? Oh, wait, she might double. Okay, well, that, yeah. Oh, Chloe's prepared to engage. Oh. Well, that's not actually as good as I was thinking. Yeah. I mean, what if she just attacks one of them with a Rider's Bane? It's okay. Why is that so much more damage? Was I using the wrong Rider's Bane? Is this guy just beefier? Oh. Okay. 30. If we can... We might actually be able to get this kill with Zelkov if we attack with Chloe first. If we can do that... So the question is, where are we going to want to put Chloe? On one of these tiles, obviously, but which one? Like, if... So we have Citrine hit this guy, and then Alir finishes with the Armor Slayer, and then moves to here. And then Zelkov can go... Like, will be able to do damage because of Alir. Though he won't be able to get back to here, and Seedall's in the other spot that he would reasonably go. Maybe Alir... Well, okay. I'm gonna... The other possibility is that if Alir is there, that Alir can set... Like, can do extra damage to set, or that Chloe can do extra damage with Alir's help. If he just stands right here... He doesn't even need... Well... I don't think I can afford to move him here, even though I would really like to. So that opens up the line. Zelkov can surely kill the axe dude, but... I mean... Though there is... Seedall there, who is pretty durable anyway. Maybe it's fine. Yeah, okay, we can definitely kill that guy. Oh, well, okay, if Zelkov hits... Yes! Yes, yes, yes! Okay, I think... we go here or here? Don't know. So I'm gonna say here, but it's not really clear. Okay, now we can definitely consider doing the warp to get onto one of those tiles. I guess before we do that, these guys can both attack her. That's not good. That's not good. I was thinking the fog might be enough to prevent that. Oh, this guy can hit Citrine, too. And she's got a Thoron equipped. We're gonna have to trade that, I guess. Okay. Which we can do with Nell, right? Alright, so if you go here, you're liable to... Oh, but you can't... Yeah, you're liable to die to these guys as well. $15 defense. Yeah. Damn it. Alright, I guess we're gonna just go and hit this guy. Okay, I feel like we're gonna lose somebody here, but I guess we'll see. Oh no, come on! Okay. That actually worked out alright. It actually worked out alright. Alchris getting hit like that was BS, but... Was this a reinforcement? Like, seriously? Come on! Ugh.
I'll do my best.
How dead is he if he gets... Oh, he's in the miasma, so he's very dead. Oh, fuck. Why did he have to get hit? 16%! Come on! And he's trapped in the... Oh my god. Oh my god, that's so bullshit. That's so bullshit. Maybe we rescue him. We kill this guy, we're still in range of this guy. But this guy isn't otherwise threatening us very much. We can run back. I'm thinking about, although Ivy doesn't have a rescue on her. Jean does, so he's an option. This guy doesn't move, that's good. 1, 2, 3, whoop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we could rescue him back to here. That would be pretty safe. We could take out one of these guys. This guy's gonna be a potential problem, although maybe not, actually. It doesn't have any, like, effect weaponry, at least. How much damage do you do? 31 attack. That's actually kind of a lot. We can avoid it going over here. So we could have Chloe hit this guy, and then we don't need to Gregory do it. He's only got one turn to use the warp. That doesn't necessarily mean we should. God. Really wish I could just stop having reinforcements and go fight the boss. So we could definitely have Ivy also be the one to take this guy out, and then just, you know, run Celestia back for a turn. We can put our fog like somewhere around here, and probably we can at least surely get this guy dead. Maybe this guy as well. I suppose you can kill this guy. Okay, that's good to know. Means we can use Citrine against these guys potentially. I mean, these guys are a big concern. We can take out the one of them, obviously, but the other one... Well, maybe what we do is dance for Chloe. Boop, boop, boop. And then she comes over here and takes that guy out. Wait, no, she'd have to take out this guy. 1, 2, 3. Well, that still works. Okay. Let's plan on that. It'd actually be kind of nice if Alchris could avoid one-shotting here, because he can charge up his gauge more. These guys have spears. I think we want you not gonna move before we attack this guy, although then we end up... No. No, probably not. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay. Heal Citrine, but probably isn't the order in which we should do things. I mean, surely Yunaka is gonna fog here. Which we could do before we move Chloe to get her some healing. That'd be nice. Yunaka's gonna fog here. We're probably putting Zelkov here. And I guess we leave Alir where he is, unless...
Stay focused.
Okay. Is that enough to set Alir up for this kill? Well, in theory. Maybe not in practice. You do non-zero damage to this guy though, right? Yeah. Okay. It's just, it would be nice to get into that woods tile so that the enemies can't use it, so... It'd be nice to do it with Zelkov, but whatever. Woo. Who? Okay, if Zelkov hits... Yes! Thank you. Very much. Okay, so I think we're gonna go boop boop boop. Boop boop. Alright, now before... Is that worth it? You're actually taking a solid amount of damage if you miss, but... You shouldn't really be at risk of dying. Totally sure about that. Where I would really like Alcris to end up is within 2 squares of Seedall. I'm afraid that if I rescue him here, he's going to end up back here, and that's like way farther away than I want him to be. I don't think I can rescue him from here. Yeah. 2 squares away. Alright, I'm just gonna have to... try it and see what happens. Perfect! Yes, thank you! Okay. Okay, we do need to take out this guy if we're not going to heal Zephia, and I guess we're not, so... I think we want to stay in range of this guy, again, for similar reasons as last time. And then... So you're gonna take this spot. Probably does not make sense for you to actually attack, fortunately. Yeah, I guess the concern is mostly, like, in terms of Madeline attacking is mostly that guy. I guess, I mean, I could engage. Do Fallen Star. That doesn't get the break off. I could do it from here. I don't think that does enough to set Lear up for the kill. Well, actually... it might. Oh! Alright. Well, I'll take that. Is there anything we should trade with Chloe since we're really not going to be doing anything? Actually, here's what we should do. Get you a freaking spear. And then the question is, should we have you equip it? I think not. Like, yeah, there's a guy with a spear here, but... Like, he could attack her, but... He can double... Like, he actually can't. Oh, I forgot about Gregory. Forgot about Gregory. Whoops. Man, it would be really nice to take this guy out, but it's too risky, I think. Oh. Look, you can do damage. Yeah, Chloe does not need anything from the convoy. Or well, do we have that super lance? No, we didn't get it. Or if we did get it, somebody else has it? I don't know who would. Oh, that's only tabbing through my active units. I did that once before, and I was like, why do I have so few units? The question is, did we kill... Oh, you know what, that might have been what Alcris was holding. Okay, whatever. Maybe what we can do, actually, is heal Celestia with Gregory. Yeah, it's unfortunate we didn't even use the Warp Ragnarok, but what are you gonna do? Where should I position Chloe? Not in range of that one guy's spear. So I guess here. Or, like, here. No, here. That way she can come in at that sniper, or was more likely to be able to. Oh, fuck! I put... Oh, we were in the thing. I didn't even notice that. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Please stand up. Fight.
That was such a idiot thing to do. I just totally did not register that. Ugh. Okay. Do we attack this guy? Or do we just hang? Come back here, provide bonuses. I think that's what we do. Well, that was a stupid way to burn one of my 2 remaining charges. Completely overlooked that. Okay. That being said, it looks like things are calming down. He is not attacking, he is not summoning, he's not doing anything. And there don't appear to be any reinforcements showing up either.
Yes.
I'm ready.
We should be able to... Oh, right, there's a random stationary general over here. We should be able to have Allcrest swing around and get this guy if we want to dance for him. Alternatively,
I've got to hang on.
you could move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Nope, not quite. Okay. But you could do that. And then come through, and then we could dance for you. It's pretty reasonable. Although we do want to fill Allcrest's gauge. So I guess if we have to choose one of them to dance for. But, and then the other thing we could do... Work on this guy, try to see if we can set up... You know, you're gonna lose this next turn anyway. Can we get Lear into position to help you with that? Can. We meant to have Ivy go take this guy out. I think so. Guess I'll just do that first. And now, in theory, in dance where we would need to swap, but that's okay.
Awaiting orders.
Ah. Okay, just one more of those left. Oh, we could also rally here. Rallying this is probably not as important as rallying to potentially kill this guy. Well, I mean, he's stationary. It probably doesn't matter. He's just a slingshot. Yeah, let's rally here. Bang, bang, bang.
An invitation?
This guy does not have a ranged weapon. This guy does not have a ranged weapon. And I think we do this regardless. And potentially we actually attack with Yunaka? Question mark? You can... Alright, let's just go ahead and do our dance thing. Where do you need to be exactly? This guy... Just need to get 2 spaces further. Okay. So right here... It's totally fine. That would also be fine. I don't know if we want to... Yeah, we probably don't want to have you land on the thing. Use the killer bow? Actually doesn't kill unless I proc Luna anyway. Okay, then no. Should I go this way? Maybe. Because we do need to go grab this tile. And if he summons more rings, well, maybe it'll be useful to have somebody over there. Okay. So you could go finish this guy off. We don't really need you to help with this other guy. You could go attack this guy. I don't know if that makes so much sense when he's not really much of a threat. And again, oh, he moves now? Okay. Oh no, he doesn't. It shows... Okay, okay. That is slightly risky. Mostly, I would like to make sure that this guy cannot, like, somehow... Oh, I guess I can heal Chloe. Gregory. I think I am not going to attack with Yunaka. Like, I mean, probably this guy by himself can't do much, but then again, whatever. Oh, well, apparently that's all going down, so that's fun. Few more reinforcements, okay, and Zalkov is stuck. That's really obnoxious, actually, because I don't want him to gain another health bar. But you don't have a restore. You have a restore. Okay. We will need to dance for you. we need to ideally take this guy out, but I guess since he's all the way over there, I don't need to do it now. Okay.
Say the
If
word.
we... Tearfang does the most damage. Maybe we can find a way here to get the rest of the damage. If you had one more pip, I could engage you and Thoron. And rallying you is not going to make a difference, right? Not enough of one. Much HP? Yeah, so Zalkov does 4... Yeah, we're like 1 damage short. I guess... we could rescue. I don't know if that's worth it. I mean, I guess it probably is, right? We've still got 4 charges on this rescue staff. What else are we using it for? Got no crit chance. You're just unlikely to hit. Unless you had Canter Plus, or like somebody involved here had it. You have no crit chance too, right? I guess this has a crit chance, but I mean, blasting him this way would get him to where Yunaka could attack him, but Yunaka's not going to do enough damage anyway. So I think we just probably rescue Yunaka. If we're going to do that, we should figure out what we're doing here first, and specifically figure out whether we're going to need like help dealing with this guy. Oh, he doesn't actually double. Okay. Well, it's still the case that he doesn't double. I guess we're not getting any help over there. Fine, whatever. Maybe we should attack with the Leer, rescue him. because that charges his gauge. Should probably not send anybody else over here. It's really annoying that the mages missed, but... What is this, all this other attack range? That's not just from this guy. No. But that's like what he can attack? He's not doing that, right? I think. 98. Guess that's probably good enough. Maybe just in case, I'll step outside of it, though, where I can. Guess I can go grab whatever this is. Sure. Uh-oh. Oh. Wait, what was that? Oh, that was him blowing up the terrain? Wait, but it didn't get blown up. Or did it? I'm confused. Yeah, it didn't get destroyed. Oh, I guess the terrain over here didn't either. Oh god, now they're all over here. Okay. This guy's still just hanging over here, so I guess that's fine. Alright, we just gotta get everybody as far over here as we can. So you go here. If you engage, can you get further? Not really. Annoying. Everybody's so far away. Why? Why? Alright, since you've got Cantor, I'll let you take this kill.
Wherever you need me.
So that charges his gauge. Oh wait. We can do 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh shit. Fuck this up. There. Oh, that still didn't really help, did it? Ugh. because I could have put Ivy on this one anyway. Ay, 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 ay. Which one do I want to cover with All Crest? I feel like this one, but I don't know a way to do that. I guess I'll do this one. That's not helping anything, really. How about this way? Yeah, no. I guess it is only 5 enemies. Okay, the attack is going on the other direction. That's helpful. You're not killing those. It's not by yourself. Okay, I guess.
Let's go.
You can do that, and there's no realistic way. Enemies are threatening you. Wait, what is this orange thing? Oh, is that some, like, fraction freeze? Okay. Ugh. Okay, you can just roast that guy. Zelkov. Can be in position to help with that guy. He's here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, okay. But maybe that's a better spot for him anyway. Think so. Probably not super important to get max damage here. This guy cannot reach Zelkov. Okay. I'm gonna just take the woods with Chloe to make sure that this guy can't do that. Very close to killing this guy. I think that's worth a shot. Yes. Oh my god. ran around that part correctly. The thing about that is I don't need to do it. Oh, I should probably be rallying. You're not going to be able to... Well... Okay, maybe I can use Ivy. If I hit this to do something else. Bad Celestia didn't hit. Okay, you could come around, and now you can hit this guy. I think Volgone here. You get him? You can. Yeah. There we go. Okay. No. This guy is 41. I mean, I don't know. Should I do that? I guess it charges up your gauge if nothing else. We could put Zelkov there, but whatever. Alright, we are ready to grab that tile, I think. No, stop that! Stop that. Who doesn't have full gauge? You don't, you don't. Let's have you grab this tile. Excuse me? You say there was something we should investigate? I'm investigating it. Here it is. The hell? What? Surely you just didn't mean, oh, you can charge your gauge here. Blah. Like, what? Surely that is not what that meant. Right? Like, why would it? What the? It was this tile. Like, there wasn't a thing there before, and now there is. What the fuck? Didn't, like, gain a skill or something. It would have told me. Have said something. What is going on? I swear.
Is it go time?
Okay, I think I want to do that, and then... You'll just try to charge your gauge with this. Well, I guess it happens either way, but... Dang it, I wanted you to... Whatever. So it wasn't that tile either. What? The hell? Surely it's not because I haven't killed these enemies. What? Like, honestly, I just... Come on! Like, I cannot deal damage if I... I am really tempted to just Google this, because I don't want to commit more actions to just, like, placing people over here and then, oops, like, you know, the new enemies show up, frickin', you know, like, I would otherwise spread my units around so I can more likely reach whatever reinforcement BS they engage in. Yeah, I'm just gonna look this up. This is not called for. What am I even looking for? Okay, it says... On one thing I'm reading, like, oh, once you defeated all the bracelet users, his defenses will fall. Like, what are you talking about? I mean, he's on a different terrain tile that doesn't give him as much defense, but it's still, like, absurdly strong. Uh... Yeah, I'm not finding anything that says... anything about this. Okay, I'm gonna spend some more time looking for this. I should have paused this already, sorry. Okay, as far as I can tell, this is a way for the game to communicate to us that every time he kills one of his own units now, it will leave like a engage charge thing, which means basically we just gotta start working on this frickin' somehow. Unfortunately, the best units for me to get anything started are Inaka for Draconic Hex and Alir because he can actually deal damage. I don't know that I can really do anything with anybody else. Like, I can't trigger the chain attack realistically. I mean, it's conceivable, but like, yeah. So this turn is going to be a bit of a waste. I think we want to send Jean up this direction so that he can rally Alir. I don't think there's any way we're actually going to get Yunaka or... See, the problem is that they don't deal... Because they don't deal damage, we're not going to get the poison stacks. If we could get the poison stacks... Well, wait a minute. I guess with Alir's personal skill they can deal damage, right? Okay. But then rallying them doesn't matter. Rallying Alir does matter. So we're going to head up here with him. And other than that, let's see. We want to... We do need to deal with these guys at some point. We should probably send our flyers into position to do that. Celestia is also going to need a rally to be able to do that, I guess, which is annoying. Only she was just a little bit better. know. Nell, you just hang out over here and, like, step on squares when that comes up. Okay, you're not going to be able to get out there. I guess we could put... one of these two in range of this guy, and if we... oh, I was gonna bring you over here and heal Chloe. You come over here. We want to put... like, want to be able to use a combination of fog and thickets to be able to attack him where he's not going to be able to actually hit on the counter. To, like, at least try to proc the chain attack, and also just, like, if we can actually use a combination of Valyr's personal skill and dagger stuff, or, like, poison to, like, get some damage through. Anyway. We danced for you, like, here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You could potentially kill this guy with a Thoron. Probably doesn't actually make a whole lot of sense, though. Oh, wait. You can double this guy if we dance for you. Okay. And then this guy can come after you. That is a little bit annoying, admittedly. But probably fine. Put you over here so that you can potentially help out. Okay, miss. Good. Okay, first let's... Can you kill with Thoron? No. Okay, I think what we're gonna do... You're gonna come over here. Dragon Mane, sure, why not?
Let's go!
So you die horribly if you miss here. I don't really love that. So maybe I don't go for that. We just let him crash into Ivy. I guess Alir is always going to be able to stay alive thanks to holdout, so that's nice. Let's put John over here. Or do we... 46 defense, so it's... yeah, you're... none of you are actually dealing damage without just, like, Alir's help anyway, so it's really mostly about raising a void and Alir's defense and damage. You're pretty clearly not going to accomplish anything here unless or until you charge your gauge up, which is going to be pretty tough for you to do. Oh, you don't actually take that much damage. Huh. Okay. Well, that's good. We can charge your gauge. Okay. We might as well. But first... and you're... well, you're not actually going to deal damage, but... so we attack with Yunaka first. To apply some poison and to debuff with Draconic Hex.
Do you miss your old world? Pity. There is no going back. Not after you dare to defy me!
Okay. And now we clear space for Zelkov. Maybe this is actually going to be doable. And now we attack with Alcrest. Because this is cap damage anyway, we might as well use this, the Killer Bow. Be nice to heal him. Can do that. Guess we want to put him in a spot where we can easily rally next turn. Oh, right, okay. Do we just go ahead and engage? I guess we do. There's not much reason not to, I don't think. This isn't actually that bad at all, surprisingly enough.
My wish has finally come true. I suppose I should thank you, Divine One. This world will fall, and it is all because of you.
You're right. All of this happened because I came here. And by removing the ward on the final bracelet, I may have doomed this place for good. But I was summoned here to save you. As long as there's hope for that, I won't give up.
I require no saving. It is enough for me to watch you die, knowing you destroyed this world.
I'm not here for the world. I'm here for the people in it. I'm here because someone wished for your salvation. Even if it meant the world would end. Don't you see? There are people who love you. If I have to defeat you to make that clear, I will.
Well, there's one person anyway. Wait, did the chain attack actually land there? Incredible. Alright, how about Chloe? Why does it... what's the X about? Oh! She just knocks off that HP bar. Incredible. How about you? Yeah, your hit rate's too low. Okay, that's fine. think I would rather attack with Chloe first, even though she does do more damage. Just because she also takes more damage. One, two, three. Yep, okay. We can't get her in the rally this way. Maybe that's actually worse than... We're planning to rally from here, right? Although, there's also distance traveled to be considered, but the rally should be stronger than adding more distance in any case. Yeah. I should have looked at your... Okay, I mean, that does work. We're not doing that. Not doing that. So if you're attacking from like over here, you are taking more damage, but it doesn't matter too much. And you are in healing range, so that's nice.
So, Mavier is dead. That must mean you are hungry for blood.
Nom
Help
nom.
yourself to some of mine if you can, before I spill all of yours.
I don't hold a grudge against you. Nor do I wish I could undo what's happened.
Really?
The knight, like my mentor before me. And I'll accept what's come to pass.
You mean to say you bear me no ill will? Is that some kind of pitiful attempt at humor?
It wasn't you who killed Mavier. He laid down his own life to protect us. And in memory of that sacrifice, I'm going to put a stop to your scheme. That is justice. And that is what he would want. I've been wounded.
The double Luna proc. Trigger percent dex. Okay, so that wasn't very likely. I don't honestly think it makes sense to rewind for that. But it does make me more inclined not to attack here, although she can't get double Luna procced. What is the deal with it? It ignores half of your defense or res. Which is not 10. So she's not gonna die from that. I mean, I think it still makes sense to attack.
Your form reminds me of Sombron. I suppose this must be how it felt for you, watching me transform.
Spare me your pity and presumptions. You were born with everything. We are not the same. You will never understand me, not even if you have thousands of years to contemplate.
Our time together as twins was a far shorter interval than that. And yet, it was more than enough time for me to learn how much I care about you. Do not do this, Nil. Do not return things to the way they were with Sombron. Please. I cannot bear the thought of losing you.
Yeah. So we knocked off 1 HP bar last turn. I wonder Can we... Oh, you know, I shouldn't have put a Lear here. I should have put him, like, here. I mean... She doesn't die. I don't think engaging does anything here. I'm basically thinking I'm just going to ignore the reinforcements. He also should not die. The Luna proc. Alright, now we attack with Lear and then we attack with Alchrist. We can also dance for a Lear, which would be pretty good. Maybe. We gotta set it up, I guess. Or we should go... I guess it just doesn't matter if Alchrist takes damage. We should probably, if we can, kill with somebody else and then do that. Well... Damn. The problem is that the potential for Alir, or sorry, for Alchrist to kill is higher, or to deal extra damage, I should say. Yeah, you're not dealing extra damage over here. It's really just... I didn't consider doing an engage attack. Only has 15. What about yours? Well, we can do that, and then attack with Chloe. That should work. I don't suppose you could kill here. You could definitely kill here, and like you're less safe on retaliation, so I think it should be you. Or you.
No time to rest.
Nope. Okay. Mulager is no better. 31 crit, 31 crit, 90 hit, so engaging him just doesn't do anything, I think. Did you really have to miss? Did you really have to miss? Oh, come on, man. Kill me, Smalls. Good dodge. I guess we go here now. And we're getting there. Ow. Oh. Nice Heffia. Well, Gregory could pull it off.
The fight is not yet done.
Nell could also pull it off. We do have one more time crystal, right? Okay. So let's just go for it with Gregory and see what happens.
You. I am shocked you are not fleeing in abject terror right now. Does that mean you are brave enough to accept death? I will give you a swift and painless one.
If you're gonna kill me, make it hurt. It wouldn't be fair if I'm the only one who got to die easily. It must have hurt so much. Mavier must have been so scared. But here I am, safe and sound. Do you understand how much that hurts? Do you? Aren't you sad your knight has died?
Would it truly appease you to wring a few tears from me?
Well, I'll give you something to be sad about. The Lord Nil I knew. That was you, without a doubt. I will strike you down. And I will share every last memory I have of him until you weep. As second in command of the Four Winds. That's a promise.
Got him. Okay, the actual boss fight there was connecting. Sure, we need to load the whatever happens after this. Really? What? That was actually the actual boss fight part was not as bad as the rest of the chapter.
This cannot be. Father. Father.
The bracelets. Where did they go?
They disperse when their duty is done.
Then I guess this is goodbye.
Why? Why? Even with the power of the bracelets, why am I no match for you?
Perhaps you see it now. The path Sombron laid out for you was never the right one.
If I cannot carry out Father's wishes, then my existence serves no purpose. All my life I have sought to be valued, only to discover that I am truly worthless. I will never be like you.
You are not worthless. You are my irreplaceable twin brother. We are two halves of a whole.
Ridiculous. I already told you I am not Nil.
I know.
Not Nil? What does that mean?
I don't understand. What happened to the real Nil?
He died in battle 1,000 years ago. Shortly after Nell gave him her dragon stone, he wanted nothing more than to make his sister proud.
And who are you?
A fell dragon whose twin perished when I was too young to remember it. I was a lone child, with no abilities to distinguish me, surrounded by pairs of twins, until I met Nil. My mirror image. The resemblance between us was uncanny, and we discovered we had much else in common. We were inseparable for a time, and I was all too happy to have something like a real brother. He was my other half. That was how I felt, at least. But for him, there could be no replacement for Nell. When I found him,
on the battlefield, breathing his last. His only thoughts were of her. He gave me her Dragonstone, and said that he wished Nell would never have to grieve. For that reason, he asked me to take his place.
So you became Nil.
I made it appear as if I had been the one
Well
to die
spotted.
that day. In a way, I was. There would be no one to mourn my passing. Father would not even notice.
I'm having trouble believing all of this.
Believe it, I am an imposter. You should not hesitate to kill me. I brought this world to the brink of ruin. If you allow me to live, I will do it again.
It is. I mean, I have to agree with Celestia because it is like completely ridiculous that Nell can't tell the difference between her actual brother and some other guy, no matter how similar they look.
Let that be your reason, if nothing else. What say you, Nell?
I knew you were not Nil from the start.
Oh, okay.
What?
I have known about his death for a long time.
Fair enough. All right.
I saw through your ruse from the beginning. I simply chose not to confront you about it. You took his place for his sake, and for mine. That was an act of kindness. We may not have been born as twins, but I have always thought of you as my other half.
Then, you are a fool!
Say what you will. I speak the truth. You will recall how we visited the burial site at Letho's castle to say our farewells. You may not have seen that I left a pressed flower there. It was Nil's. I was not saying goodbye only to the divine dragon that day.
You were saying it to Nil, too.
I carried that flower for a long time. I suppose some part of me was unable to move on. Despite that, you became very dear to me. Your companionship saved me from loneliness and despair. I was happy to be a sister to you. I will always cherish our time together. Even if you do not feel the same, without you, I would never have been able to continue fighting all this time. I trusted you above all others, believed in you with all my heart. The only proof that we are not true twins is that I failed to sense your actual intentions.
Perhaps. I confess, I have longed to hear you say such things. They make fine parting words. Are you ready?
Yes.
Thank you. For everything. Goodbye, Nell.
Goodbye.
I think that was a waving animation.
Stop. What are you doing? Nell?
There is another way to end your pain. Once I am gone, you will be free.
Okay.
For my part, I would rather die than lose anyone else.
No!
If only I had realized sooner. I could have prevented this. Seeing Nil and my divine dragon again may be too much to hope for. But even so, I will rest well knowing your pain is at an end.
Why would you do this? I deserve this fate, not you. You should have killed me.
I could not bear to lose a second brother. For that is what you are to me, despite it all. Before I go, will you tell me your name?
Lady Nell! No! Please, no!
She's gone. No last words of reproach. No regret for her own passing. All she wanted was to know my name. Rafal, sister. My name is Rafal.
Rafal.
How did I forget myself? Nil asked me to look after his sister. That was his dying wish. But it was not merely his wish. It was also mine. All I wanted, all I really wanted, was to be her other half. When did I forget those feelings? You said this would be the end of my pain, Nell. But it is not. How could it ever be?
I sense something. The Dragonstone pieces. They have a strange energy about them.
That is Sombron's magic. Could it be that he cast a spell on that Dragonstone? To sow the seeds of hatred in the heart of Lord Nil, Rafal. Dragonstones are destroyed by the death of their owner. Lady Nell died to break the spell.
Sombron made it so that you two would fight each other instead of conspiring against him.
Nonsense. You mean to say that it was just some spell? That all should be forgiven? Ridiculous! Regardless of Sombron's influence, I am responsible for my own actions. I chose to do what I did. It was what I wanted. I will not allow anyone else to shoulder my blame. Not even Father. I sought power and I attained it. Even now, I have no regrets about that. I only wish that I could have kept the promise I made to Nil. Divine One.
What is it?
I have heard that dragons of great power can impart their life force unto others. Do you suppose that is true?
Yes. My mother did that for me. But it took 1,000 years before I woke up.
Then I will do the same. I will revive Nell. Even if it takes me just as long, I will dwell in this empty world alone. In the hope that she will one day rise. Perhaps that will be a fitting punishment for what I have done. And perhaps, if and when you wake, we may truly become two halves of a whole.
You will. No. You already are.
Is that so?
Rafal, after Nell wakes up, why don't you come live with me in my Helios?
What?
I have a feeling you'd be able to travel there from here in the Somniel. It's hard to explain, but I can sense my world right now. It feels closer.
Yes. It would seem that a path to other worlds lies open. Perhaps it is due to the bracelets. I did wish to grant my father's desire, if the conquest of other worlds was part of his plan. But I believe it is as you said. It should be possible to move between worlds from here.
Then I'll grant you both my protection so you can travel there. When you're ready. The Somniel can't be entered without my blessing as a divine dragon. So come find me. That invitation is open, however long it takes for you to accept it.
You would make an ally of the one who so recently tried to kill you? If you are asking me here and now, then my answer is certainly no. That said, 1,000 years is a long time. I will say this. If by some miracle, Nell awakens and finds it in her heart to forgive me, then, and only then, will I journey to you.
I understand.
Now, there is nothing more to say. Leave me.
As you wish. I hope to see you again, though.
Lord Rafal,
Yes?
despite all that's happened, I am grateful for the time we shared. I hope that we'll meet as allies again.
Your kindness is wasted on me.
All right. Oh, I guess we get a little icon on the save file to indicate that we cleared that thing.
Here we are, back at Lethos Castle.
It feels as if we've been gone for ages.
So much has happened since I first met Nell and Nil here. The kings and queens, the emblems. They're all gone.
Yes, and Mavier too. What should we do now?
Beats me. Every nation's lost its rulers. And probably their whole populations by now. I guess we could try to rebuild. Or each grab an empty throne and call ourselves rulers.
Rulers with no subjects. I fear we have little to do but bide our time until the end.
What if you came with me?
Divine One?
This world is beyond saving. You said it yourselves. There's no one left. I'm just a visitor. I have to go back before long. But if I leave you behind, I can't even be sure how long you'll survive. It would mean throwing yourselves into battle again. But still, I hope you'll consider it.
Sounds pretty good to me. Better than twiddling our thumbs to the grave, at least. I say we go. A new world might mean scary new enemies and dangers. But still.
It's an appealing proposal, but I'm not sure. I wonder what Mavier would say. Would he forgive us?
What do you mean?
We are his family, and if we go, he'll be left here all alone. It doesn't seem fair. Why should we be the lucky ones? Why do we deserve this?
Deserve what? To be happy? Madeline, what's the last thing that the big guy, that Mavier, said to you?
He said he wished me the greatest happiness.
There you have it. He'd probably tell you to look forward, not back. Even if it means leaving him behind.
You don't get to speak for him. You didn't know him like I did.
I knew him pretty darn well. We spent a ton of time together. We were practically brothers. Anyway, you gotta admit, he wouldn't want you sulking forever.
I know. Mavier would tell me to go. To try and be happy without him.
Go ahead and cry, Madeline. There hasn't been time to mourn him since it happened.
I'm sorry. You were born into this world, and I'm asking you to put it behind you. But if it makes any difference, I spoke to Rafal. He's planning to come as well. One day. You could wait for him with me.
Divine One, I share
Shouldn't they all
Madeline's
die of old
struggle.
age, though?
It feels wrong to be the only ones going, to leave our Lord and Lady behind.
I understand.
But instead of languishing here, we could go to a world where our skills can be of use. And after everything that's happened, I find it difficult to turn down your request. We have been through so much together.
Yes, we have.
I'm inclined to go. Do the two of you feel the same?
Yep.
I agree.
Then from now on, the remaining winds will swear our loyalty to you as your attendants. We will go with you, Divine One.
I'm glad. I look forward to spending more time with all of you.
He's never gonna tell them
Feeling is
about...
mutual. All
like-
right. Remember, you two. We have to work hard as the Four Winds, even in another world.
What, we're not calling ourselves the Three Winds now?
You knew the answer before you even asked.
We four are a family, and will always be together. Nothing can change that.
All right, everyone. Let's go.
You could tell them that Mavier is in the other world.
Rafal, I'll see you
No,
again
I'm
someday.
not gonna bother. I mean, I guess he doesn't... I guess they would have to account for Mavier possibly
Thank you,
dying
my
in
fellow
battle.
divine dragon. I pray your future is filled with hope and love. And please, take good care of them for me.
It is pretty weird to just leave your entire, like, world, universe, whatever behind. Oh, apparently we're doing credits, okay. Well, I guess this is as good a time as any to give my thoughts on this DLC. So I think that I don't know. I think the design of it overall was pretty poor. I don't think I'm going to talk too much about the story. The story is weird and feels like it's contrived to give you an excuse to take these people with you. Like this whole thing about like, oh, what the world is dead and whatever. There's no point in hanging around. It just seems like an excuse to have the units come with you. Which I don't love the impact that has on the trajectory of the story. But in any case, mechanically, I really think it was a weird choice to make it so that you can deploy your own units, but they have fixed stats and classes, but their emblem bond level matters. Like, compared to, like, say, the Three Houses DLC or some of the other, you know, DLC maps that, like, I guess there were some in Echoes where it's a set, it's like totally set, and you know, so you know what you're getting. That, like, makes more sense to me. This sort of weird middle ground where it's like you're not really using your army, but you kind of are, is bizarre to me, especially because then they don't let you change the inventory of the guest units, which is just baffling and just obnoxious. Like, because they like clearly fail to optimize their inventories, and you like want to trade stuff around, and yet you have to do it like in chapter, which is just it's like so unnecessarily annoying. I mean, it's a small thing, I guess, but it just still strikes me as an example of where the design is just kind of odd. Fire Emblem burns eternally? Okay. Okay.
The weather's so beautiful today. That bright blue sky feels like a good omen.
I could not agree more.
Huh? Nell! Rafal! I didn't expect to see you so soon.
I did.
It has been some time, Divine One.
For me, it has been 1,000 years. But Nell has returned, and we have come as promised. My sister and I are at your disposal.
Welcome to you both. It really is a lovely morning.
Yeah, okay, so that makes even less sense. That's not what I thought they were going to do. I knew it's like, okay, they're obviously going to give you the units, but then, like, 1,000 years, well, they're, like, hinting it's going to take 1,000 years. I'm like, well, that's weird, because time clearly moves in sync. That's why when you go over there, it's, like, the same... Oh, my God. That's why it's the same, like, you're in the same place chronologically. It makes no sense for you to come back and then, like, oh, they just experienced 1,000 years in no time at all. Like, come on. That's so nonsense. What is a mystic satchel? Okay. Oh. Ah, that's what was going on with this nonsense. Alright. It's funny, because I was like, yeah, the mage cannons, whatever, they're, like, in the game, it's fine, but did they... Maybe they do only show up... Maybe they don't ever show up in the main campaign. Maybe they only show up in the DLC maps. Like, I know the first time I ran into them was in the Veronica Paralog, so it could be the case. I wasn't particularly tracking that. Attack power scales with dexterity? What? Why? What? Just why? Okay, so real quick, so we got so we get like a couple of these things. I don't know how you like consume those, or maybe you don't. I don't know, whatever. What else? There, the 2 items. Oh no, wait, they're going to be in the class change menu. But you can't actually see... Oh, there it is. Mystic Satchel and Mage Cannon. Okay, sure. I kind of doubt that I want to use any of those classes anyway, but whatever. Alright, so I wanted to finish out my thoughts on the DLC campaign. Yeah, so I find that like sort of in-between thing weird, where it's like, oh yeah, you have like fixed units with fixed classes and fixed stats, but you can deploy whoever you want from like your regular roster, and their emblem ranks matter. Like, I think it would make way more sense to just say, for the purposes of the DLC, everybody has, you know, in this chapter they have rank 5, and in this chapter they have rank 10, in this chapter they have rank 15, or whatever, and then design around that. Or even not necessarily that they would have to have those ranks with like every emblem, but with certain emblems. I mean, you pick a class for them, right? So like, why not just say, this is the emblem that you get, this is maybe you have like a couple choices or something. But the fact that, you know, that's going to have such a big... that when you play this is going to be so heavily impacted by where you are in your playthrough and how much grinding of like emblem rank you've done and stuff like that, I think is really poor choice. And in particular, like, okay, so the whole story is that, you know, you don't have these bracelets. You're trying to go find these bracelets. But it doesn't have to be, right? The story could have been anything. Why not have the whole... I mean, okay, you have your DLC units that you're showing off. That's fine. But why not have the bracelets, the DLC emblems, also be part of what you're trying to show off, not as necessarily just as enemies, but also your allied units. I mean, I was using them to some extent, of course, but just the same way that I use them in the main campaign. But, you know, if I was forced to use the Veronica one or whatever, then I might be like, oh wait, this is actually better than I thought, or something. I don't know, or at least, you know, gain an understanding, because in the main campaign you can never use all of the emblems that you have anyway, so you end up having some that you're not focused on. But if you have the DLC to kind of showcase them, like, showcasing them as enemy things doesn't necessarily give you the same idea, because the way they work on enemies is different. But yeah, showcasing them for, you know, player units. So, you know, it could just be kind of like the main campaign, where you get some, you know, initially, and then you fight against some, and then you get some more. Or it could just be that there's, I don't know, the enemies in the player units can both have them, or whatever. You know, who cares? Like, you can come up with an excuse. It doesn't matter. I just think that, you know, having it be connected back to the main campaign the way that it is just like a poor design choice. The other thing is, why are the units that you're getting, why are half of them, more than half of them? Yeah, more than half of them utter trash. Like, it's so underwhelming to play this campaign and get these different units that you don't have already, and it's like, oh, you have to use them. But not only do you have to deal with fixing their inventories, you know, in the first couple turns, they all, most of them are garbage. You know, Nell, she starts out like okay in the beginning of the campaign, like she can do some stuff, and by the end she's so trash. I mean, she's not literally unusable, but she's so trash. Nil, of course, okay, there's story reasons, but there didn't have to be story reasons, right? I mean, that was a choice that they made. He's so useless. He's so useless. Like, yeah, you can slap, you know, Byleth on him or whatever, and you can have him do, like, something. But anybody can do that. And he's still so fragile. He cannot deal damage. It's just, he's so trash. Like, oh my god. And then Madeline, like, she's pretty trash too. The only reason she got anything done in this last chapter for me is because I gave her the Three Houses ring, and the Three Houses ring is, or bracelet, whatever, and that one is really good. It, Three Houses Unite is a really good skill. The combat arts are good. The ability to attack from 3 range is good, although her accuracy is trash. But, like Shield Gambit, like those are all good things. If it wasn't for that, she'd be useless. Like, I don't even think like the Hector ring or Ike or anything like that would be able to save her from being useless. Or not, maybe not completely useless, but like really bad. Yeah. Gregory is good. Gregory is good. Having a big magic stat in this game is good. He can heal, he can attack from like safety, he can deal effective damage against flyers. He's good. No problem there. I mean, it is a little sad that he's like so similar in practice to Citrine, but maybe that's just the way that it goes with that kind of class line. And then Celestia, she's alright. She starts out, her join chapter, she's I think at her strongest when she's doubling with and killing things with the Levin sword. But she gets worse as things progress. It's actually kind of crazy how, like, it took me forever to notice that Canter was a thing, and then actually like use it. And now that I have it on everyone, I just like rely on it so much because it's so good. But it makes such a big difference, even when Celestia and Ivy are doing about the same in combat. It makes such a big difference that Ivy can canter and Celestia can't, because I can just do so much stuff with Ivy that I can't do with Celestia. And maybe that's not fair because, well, Celestia doesn't have access to skill inheritance and Ivy does. But that's kind of part of my point, is like, why? Like, I mean, was the map designed specifically for me to have canter on all my units? Like, no. But was it designed to accommodate that I could have whatever random skill inheritance? Well, it should have been. So presumably it was. But if I didn't have that and I was just deploying a version of Ivy that just had either vanilla skills or had like a selection of, okay, we just decided that these are the skills that she inherited for the purposes of this, then like that would kind of level the playing field there, and the guest units would feel better. Like they would. Part of the problem is that they suffer by contrast to your regular units because they don't have the skill inheritance, they don't have the emblem levels. They have to make do with just like the level 1 whatever the emblem has, like out the gate. And in some cases it's pretty good. Like the Three Houses one is a good example of that. One is really good right from the start. But some of them are not particularly good right from the start, and like they really suffer for that. So yeah, I mean, I think I would just totally, if I were designing this, I would totally rework that. And I want the guest units to be the stars of the show. And I want them to be on a level playing field with other units. I mean, it didn't even have to be that, we could use our regular units at all, really, right? You could design the campaign where the guest units that's your army, I mean, it's a small army. You might need to either add more units, that is like a dev resource thing, so that might not be so easy, because you have to get voice lines, you have to do art, etc, etc, etc. So that's, maybe not that, but yeah, like if you just have them, find some way to make them like the best units or among the best units that you're using each chapter, then it will, like, the whole thing will feel a lot better than if it's just like, well, I'm leaning on the units that I use in the normal campaign anyway. Except in the cases where they don't quite work, like Chloe, because, oh, screw you, we're putting her in a different class, and her strength and speed are nerfed, and so she's just worse. But anyway, yeah, I mean, in terms of the actual map design, I mean, I mostly talked about that in the actual chapters. It was fine. I think in general, I enjoyed I enjoyed those chapters less than I have the ones in the main game. The second to last one in particular was like just the gimmick was too gimmicky, and the last one, I don't know. It's interesting because I was like looking at how high Nil's defenses were, and was like, well, you know, we can't like really do anything to him, but like we actually could, and I guess a lot of the damage that we dealt wasn't even contingent upon having like having him not have like the -50 or whatever, right? Because almost nobody was doing 45 plus damage like as their attack stat. Or almost nobody had 45 plus attack. That's what I'm trying to say. It was all like all the combination of the poison. Well, I guess the Draconic Hex maybe put some people's damage into that range, but and like the Alir personal skill for +3. It still seemed like the damage like stacked up higher faster than I would have thought, but maybe it's just like, well, I mean, I guess Yunaka wasn't even doubling, right? So if we had 3 poison stacks the first turn, and then another 3 the second turn, so that's like 6 damage per hit, and then yeah, it still doesn't quite make sense to me in retrospect. Alir gets you to 9, but we're definitely doing more than 9, so I don't know. I think we might have procced like chain attack actually hitting 1 time. That would get you to 10. But we're doing like 15. I don't know, whatever. The point is, like, I could actually believe that you could one-turn it even on Maddening just by taking advantage of all that stuff, especially if you like found the right other skills to combine that with. But whatever. I mean, you're not like, it's not designed so that that's the way to solve the map. I guess, yeah, the big thing there is it was like a lot of what was going on in that map like was actually pretty cool. It's just that it was too long and there were too many reinforcements. That's the big thing. But like the actual, like when it wasn't too ridiculous, fighting the various like bracelet holders was like a pretty interesting. And it was, you know, finding the right spots to set up choke points and how to maneuver around. Although I can't imagine how I would have beaten that map without like the canter spam, because it would have just been such a logjam. Anyway, so yeah, I mean, I guess the real question is like, should people buy the DLC? And I think, I don't know, I don't remember how much it cost. I think the answer is probably yes, just because like the Divine Paralogs are also included, and like those are pretty good overall. I would say that in general those were more fun than the actual DLC campaign. So yeah, but it definitely has some major flaws, and I think flaws that are not merely extensions of the base game. Anyway, okay, I'm gonna wrap this up here, and if I manage to get any supports, I'll just throw them in at the beginning of next episode or something. Thanks for watching. Until next time.